Public and private sector workers have joined hands with the International Organization for Migration to start a new program to provide increased working opportunities for migrants in the country. The 6-month program on offer includes providing apprenticeship for a preliminary 100 migrants who will be hired in the private sector, affiliated to the Federation of Egyptian Industries. As Yasser Hikimna reports, the aim of the scheme is to integrate vulnerable legal migrants into the country's formal labour market.
Saif Suleiman is a Sudanese who lives in Cairo and working as a journalist. He says it's been challenging to find good jobs amid the COVID-19 pandemic and the prior economic slowdown that affected Egypt over the last few years.
The main problem Sudanese people face is the minimal job opportunities, and which, if available, are mainly in the informal sector, which is risky and not stable. Most of the available jobs go to locals as a priority to solve unemployment issues. This leads migrants to work in inferior jobs just to be able to pay for food, rent and daily expenses.
There are nearly 6.3 million registered migrants in Egypt. The North African country has given special attention to the welfare of this segment.
Some of the services provided by Egypt, although we are not a rich country, we are providing especially health services. It's extremely important. Before the COVID crisis, and we were praised by WHO because we provided all her health services in our program 100 million صحة to all people resident in Egypt. Now, concerning the COVID, all the vaccination are for everybody.
And for the first time here, a new service has been introduced to integrate migrants within the labor market. A 6-month scheme sponsored by the Federation of Egyptian Industries has been developed to provide vocational training courses on the job training, followed by employment contracts to foreigners in Egypt.
It is co-funded by the IOM and the FEI, the Federation of Egyptian Industries. The costs mainly represented in the remuneration fees paid to the trainees. We offer them also meals, transportation, and there are also the fees of the training and traders. The ready-made garment, it is a sort of industry which needs a huge number of workers. So we are targeting big companies who have at least 1,000 workers. It is very important for them because they lack economic empowerment of the countries where they are in now. We're talking about Egypt. It is not easy at all to find a job due to lack of skills. So we offer them skills and decent jobs.
The Federation, which represents companies from 19 sectors, says this program can benefit the local industries as well.
Companies now is looking for serious workers, and the reputation of migrants in Egypt, a good number of different nationalities of migrants in Egypt is very good, so that the employers are seeking to train them based on their good reputation. And for Egypt, it's about time to get benefit from the presence of migrants in Egypt to improve the Egyptian economy.
The program will begin with 100 candidates, mainly from Sudan, Yemen, Syria and Eritrea.
This is something to be commended. It's a very good move to help ease the burden of migrants in general. It's important to teach them the skills that are needed in the local market so that they can be productive.
Organizers expect to expand the project further in the future, integrating more migrants to the local workforce. Yes Hakim for CGTN, Cairo.
One last story for